Hello friends, today we are going to discuss the types of majorities required by the parliament either to make a act, to pass a bill, to make some constitutional amendment act or removal of Supreme Court judges, removal of a speaker or even president for that matter, which we say impeachment. So basically there are four types of majorities: simple majority, special majority, effective majority and absolute majority. So first one is simple majority. It demands 50% plus 1 of member present and member voting to pass a bill or act. And we know quorum, which states the minimum number of members required to proceed the house, which is 1/10. So like a strength of Lok Sabha is 545. So 1/10 will be around 54 or 55. So even 55 members are present, then they can vote. And if out of those 55, 50% plus 1 can vote in affirmation, then that bill will be passed. Like for formation of new states or alteration of boundary, we just need simple majority, as stated in Article 3. Then we will directly first discuss about absolute majority. It is 50% plus 1 of total strength of house. However, even to form the government as well, this much majority is required. So this is not a very practical way of looking at the majority, because when government is there, of course they have reached at this stage after going through this majority. So this is not very used in a practical sense. Then we have effective majority. It is 50% plus 1 of the effective strength. So like in simple majority we were having 50% plus 1 of member present and member voting. Here we are having 50% plus 1 of effective strength. Effective majority is basically total strength of the house minus vacancies. So it is basically effective strength. So it is generally required for the removal of vice president and speaker. Now we will come to most important, that is special majority. There are many confusions regarding special majority. Generally we perceive that only 2/3 means special majority, but it's not like that. The best way to define special majority is that which is neither simple nor effective nor absolute. So if tomorrow, if for passing some bill, if 4/5 of the member present and member voting is required, even that will be a special majority. And there are different types of majorities that are mentioned in the Constitution of India. So first one is like for the Article 249 and 312, which require 2/3 of the member present and member voting. Article 249 empowers Parliament to legislate even on matters in the state list, but for that it need 2/3 of the member present and member voting. Then we have next type of special majority, which is given in Article 368 for amendment in Constitution. It should be made clear that any change in the Constitution, even if you have to insert a full stop or comma, that will be a amendment in Constitution, and for that two conditions are needed to be fulfilled simultaneously. First, 2/3 of the member present and member voting. Second, 50% plus 1 of total strength of the house. So as I discussed in the absolute majority, when government has formed, then they have formed after going through this much strength of the house. So it is obvious that government is having this much strength. So this is not very used very practically. This much strength is required, basically 2/3 of the member present and member voting. And since 2/3 of member present and member voting is always going to be greater than this means second is of no practical relevance. We just need 2/3 of the member present and member voting for passing for making a amendment in Constitution of India. One point to note here is that the majority required for the removal of judges and constitutional amendment is same. However, impeachment of president is a very tough task Article 361 gives the entire procedure for the impeachment of president, and it requires affirmative vote from two-thirds of the total strength of the house. And this is really a very tough task to get president impeached in India. So friend, that was all about types of majority. Hope you get some idea about the types of majority in India: simple, special, effective, and absolute. And hope you can appreciate when you watching various news about passing of bills like that. So with that, I conclude here. Thank you and all the best.